I decided to try a poultice of hydrogen peroxide and baking soda on this permanent mica stain. I've tried a couple things to remove this stain. I've tried soap and water, I've tried alcohol wipes, and nothing seemed to work. So we're gonna try this mix. Here are some of the cleaning products we're gonna be using. And here we've got hydrogen peroxide. It is not recommended for everyday use on marble. It is potentially a bleaching agent, and so especially for dark marble, you should not use hydrogen peroxide on it because it's gonna permanently discolor it. So it is one of those cleaning agents that you use with caution when it comes to your marble. Baking soda is another cleaning product that you have to use sparingly on your marble just because of its alkaline nature and because of its mildly abrasive nature. It could completely dull your marble or it can etch it a little bit. So you have to use it with caution. We've got a plastic wrap for covering the poultice. Here is a tape to keep the plastic wrap in place for the next 24 hours. And then we have a mixing bowl to mix the poultice. Now that we've properly identified all of our products, let's go ahead and start. Alright, so now we have everything open and ready to go. So we're gonna start now with pouring our baking soda into the bowl, making sure we break up those crumbs because you don't want to add the hydrogen peroxide with the crumbs. It's gonna be harder to break, so you break them first and then we add the hydrogen peroxide. At this point, I think I added too much hydrogen peroxide, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add more baking soda. The best way is to just add a little hydrogen peroxide, that way you're not adding too much, and just continue mixing until you achieve the consistency that you want to achieve. The consistency should be a thick paste. It shouldn't be runny, it shouldn't be like stiff or crumbly. More like peanut butter consistency. That is what you're going for. So this is what I was trying to achieve in this video. So I think I'm still gonna add more of the baking soda at this point because I think I put too much of the hydrogen peroxide. By the way, the hydrogen peroxide is from Amazon. This is the 3% hydrogen peroxide, which is pretty much the standard hydrogen peroxide out there. I bought it for $6, so it's pretty inexpensive as well. So now I'm going ahead to add my paste to the stain. I have to pat it, make sure that the mix covers the edges of the stain. Then I grab my plastic wrap, trying to open it wide just so it sticks together. It's just so hard. All right, then I place it and I make sure that I smoothen out the edges to the best of my abilities. And then I grab the tape. I'm just gonna apply the tapes around the edges of the plastic wrap. This particular step is pretty important just so you don't have like extra air going into your poultice or going into the plastic wrap. So you just cover the edges, make sure to a good extent there is no extra air coming in from the outside. Cover all the edges. Make it airtight. It's probably not gonna be so airtight. It's probably just gonna have some little, air pockets here and there. But that's okay as long as you try as much as possible to prevent air from entering. That should be fine. So this is gonna hold it in place for the next 24 hours, and we're gonna see how it looks. um Forgot to mention earlier, we started this process around 3:45 in the afternoon, so it's gonna be 3:45 tomorrow to find out if this worked. Hey guys, this was around 5:15 p.m. the following day. I was supposed to do this earlier, but I was not available to do this. This was on my way to work. I just decided to, check it out before going to work. I was super excited. I thought this was gonna work, but unfortunately, it didn't work. It didn't even like fade or anything. It was still as it was before. I covered it up. So I was very disappointed. I was very hopeful for this, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. That's okay. We're gonna try something else in the future to see what else could work. As you can see in this video, I tried to rinse it off with some water as well, but it wouldn't like move, it wouldn't budge. So I'm gonna, try as much as possible to get to see something that could take up that stain, because that's really bothering me. And guys, be on the lookout for more videos on stain removal. We are gonna take out the stain.